everyone, and welcome to the campus of Los Altos High School, where tonight the JV boys Mountain View Spartans will take on the Los Altos Eagles. My name is REK, and we're just getting set for the opening tip between these two squads. Let's go down the starters list for Los Altos. Ahmad Washington will be starting, along with Kenny Hamill, Bailey Thayer, Will Thabit, and Luke Enthman. On the other side for Mountain View, it'll be Tommy Reshnick, Javon Gooby, Alper Akan, Tim Coe, and Ryan Hamill. As the refs getting everyone situated for the opening tip-off here. Mountain View coming in with a record at about 10-6. The Los Altos coach, Ken Morgan, getting his Eagles squad set. And the refs say it's time for the opening tip. As Enthman for Los Altos against Gooby for Mountain View, and Los Altos will control the opening tip as Ahmad Washington sets things up for the Eagles. Now a drive, Thabit passes around the perimeter, and there is Washington, a three ball, no good, but a rebound, Enthman right there to put it back up and in. So nice position by Enthman there on the offensive glass, and that'll give the Eagles an early 2-0 lead as Los Altos now a full court press. Mountain View able to break it, and now there's a layup up and in. Nice drive there by Tim Coe, taking all the way to the rack with the left hand. And some early scoring here, 2-2, each team scoring on their first possession of the game. Thabit looking inside. Nothing doing there, so he's going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out, swung over to Washington. Ahmad looks to his right. Thabit, again looking inside, this time finds Enthman. He's going to turn around, shoot, and score. Nice turnaround move there by the big man down low. And it's now 4-2, Los Altos. There's Reshnick on the right side. Can't find anyone to pass to. Nice job by Los Altos there. We're going to get a 10-second violation in the backcourt. That full court press getting its first turnover of the game. So Los Altos ball. Washington setting everyone up again. Mountain View looks like in a 2-3 zone. So we'll see if Los Altos can find some holes. Driving baseline is Washington, and he was fouled going to the rack and trying to pass it off to Luke Enthman. That's going to be the key for Los Altos against the zone defense. Get some penetration down low. Find the holes in the middle of that zone. And then some shots around the perimeter should be opening up. Washington, inbounds ball, and that one's picked off. Here comes Reshnick all the way to the rack, but he's going to badly miss the layup attempt on the fast break, and Washington coming back the other way. Washington takes a bump, no call, but he's going to be able to convert on the layup and give Los Altos a 4-point advantage. Ryan Hamill now trying to take it up against Washington from Mountain View. Hamill looking around, finds his teammate in the front court. Now here comes Hamill, driving all the way to the basket, and he's going to have the soft touch on the layup to put it up and in. And that's the way Mountain View wants to break that fast press. Make Los Altos pay for putting on the full court press there, and Hamill did just that, taking it strong to the hole. Now Washington looking inside. There's Enthman, going to turn that baseline jumper again from the right side. That looks to be a sweet spot there. He's got 2 buckets from there here in the first quarter. Makes it 8-4 Los Altos. Reshnick now going to take it across, looking to break that press again. This time no easy layup attempt for Mountain View. Reshnick's going to reset the offense now. Los Altos, man-to-man defense. Now here's a nice pass and a layup inside by Alper Akan. So 8-6, some easy looks for both teams so far down low. As now, oh, nice pass inside. And Enthman, another basket. He's got 6 here early on. Makes it and draws the foul. Chance for a 3-point play. You could see Hamill, top of the key, breaks the zone defense, gets into the middle of that press there, and finds Enthman down low for the layup. So Enthman trying to convert the three-point play, and he does. 7 early points for Enfin. And it's now 11-6, Los Altos on top. Hamill breaking the press, trying to take it all the way. Nice pass inside. Layup no good, though, from Coe. And the rebound comes down to Baylor Thayer. So Kenny Hamill now for Los Altos to Washington. Washington trying to find a cutting Thabit down low. That pass is deflected out of bounds. Los Altos will retain possession. So Washington to inbound. Gets it in cleanly. Hamill a little trouble with the ball there, but gets it back. Now he's going to take a wild three-point attempt. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Tie ball they're going to call, as that was Thayer on the offensive glass doing a good job. Maybe went over the back a little bit, but his aggressiveness caused the tie up, and Mountain View will get the ball. Now here's a steal. Hamill inside is going to be fouled going up for the layup. Kenny Hamill reading that pass perfectly. Able to draw some contact on his layup attempt, and he'll shoot 2. And you can see this full court press from Los Altos giving Mountain View fits here in the early goings. Couple of turnovers, and that's leading to Los Altos easy looks around the basket and foul attempts as Hamill off the mark on the first attempt. He'll get another. Hamill, second attempt on the way, and this one is perfect. So let's see if Mountain View can do something against the press this time down the court. As Ryan Hamill looks to do it himself, breaks the press, tip ball, but controlled by Mountain View, and it looks like a travel that time. Tim Coe a little aggressive taking it in with the left hand again, but shuffled his feet before he got going. So Kenny Hamill brings it up over to Washington. Washington looking inside. Tries to throw it near the free throw line. That one was almost picked off. Now here's a layup up and good. Nice lefty layup there from Baylor Thayer. And it's 14-6 now. Tommy Reshnick fouled, breaking the press there. So Mountain View looking to be very aggressive against that full court press. Perhaps trying to make Los Altos bring their level of intensity down by getting some layup attempts, but the full court press is no doubt made Mountain View probably play a little faster than they want to here. Some early turnovers, and that's to be expected here in a JV game. Both teams looking to improve. Now here's a three-pointer up and good. Tommy Reshnick from the outside. That puts Mountain View back within 5 here against Los Altos. So Hamill brings it across for the Eagles. Over to Washington. Again looking inside. Kick ball that time as Hamill got his leg in the passing lane there. Los Altos really looking inside to Enfin and Thabit early on, trying to break that zone defense. Hamill now. Washington going to take the long three-pointer. That one all the way around and out. And Reshnick's going to get the rebound, looks ahead. There's a wide open Mountain View player. No good on the layup, but Reshnick right there puts it up and out. Reshnick's had some good looks around the rim, but it just has not gone for him so far. Now Hamill over to Washington. Washington inside. There's Enfin. That right side of the court is his friend as he's going to bank that one up and in. 16-9, Los Altos leading. Reshnick breaks the press. He's going to reset for Mountain View. Oh, nice look inside. Up and a little too strong there from Coe. Off the nice feed from Hamill. Now we're going to get a foul call. You can see Los Altos doing a nice job again, finding Enfin in his sweet spot right there on the right side of the floor. That time baking it home. He had not used the glass on his prior attempts from that position, but showing he's got an array of moves from that right block area. Now Mountain View a little trouble inbounding the ball. Finally finds Coe, and he's wide open on the left side, and he's going to lay that one up and in. Again, Spartans back within 5. Hamill over to Washington. Eagles setting up their offense again as Thayer now on the right side. Nice pass cross court. Taking it up and being fouled is Will Thabit. He's going to get himself to the line. So the aggressiveness of Los Altos doing wonders to get Mountain View in a little bit of foul trouble here in the early going. 4 fouls on the Spartans as Los Altos seems intent on being aggressive and taking it to the hole in this game. Thabit, lefty's first free throw a little bit short. Thabit, short again, but he realized that right away, got his own rebound, put it back up and in for 2. 18-11 now Los Altos. So Hamill over to Reshnik. Mountain View doing a little better job these last few possessions of breaking that press. Ko now swings it around. Now nice pass inside. Hamill though missed the layup. Nice feed inside to a cutting Hamill, doing a nice job moving without the ball, but just could not convert on that layup attempt. Now a look inside, and they're going to call a jump ball there, as they are trying to move it inside once again, maybe draw another foul. This time, ball out to Los Altos on the alternating possession. Washington finds a nice cutting Thabit for a layup. Didn't look like Mountain View's defense was quite set there, as the ref had indeed inbounded the ball, and Thabit right away just cutting to the rim. As we're going to get a foul. Kenny Hamill a little too aggressive, trying to steal the ball from Reshnik. 3rd foul overall on Los Altos. They are up 20-11 now with 1:20 to go here in this Frosh-Soft basketball game. 20-11, Los Altos on top.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
Welcome back, as the Los Altos Eagles off to a great start here in the first quarter. 20-11, 1:20 to go in the opening frame. Ken Morgan has to be very pleased with the way his Eagles have been playing here, as their full court press been wreaking havoc on Mountain View and converting on some easy looks down low. That's really been the difference. Mountain View has gotten some looks against the Los Altos defense, but making layups at this stage of these players' careers is always a big key and can be a difference in who wins these type of games. 3-pointer that time off the mark for Hamill. Rebound goes down to Los Altos, as Washington this time is going to reset the offense. Adian Keller now into the game for the Eagles, as Washington baseline drive got caught up in the air. That ball's picked off by Hamill. Hamill now starting to look a break for Mountain View. Right wing, back to Hamill. Hamill fakes the 3. Now here's the 3-pointer up. No good that time from Reshnik. And the rebound down to Keller, who just came into the game. Kelleher over to Washington. Reshnik put his paw in there. That ball's off Mountain View. Los Altos is going to retain possession. So Thayer to inbound. Gets it into Washington. Kelleher looking inside. Here's Enthin. This time passes up. A shot attempt gets it to Thayer, who goes to his strong side of the court. The lefty finishes around the rim, and it's now an 11-point lead, 22-11. 20 seconds left here in the opening frame. Swinging around. Nice dish inside. And there's the layup. Easy look inside for Ko. 7 seconds left, 22-13 Los Altos up. Washington looking to do something, finds Kelleher. His three-pointer at the buzzer is going to be a little bit short to end quarter number 1. So we're going to take a break here on KMVT, 22-13, the Eagles on top of the Spartans.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
And we're back here starting the second quarter of this Frost Soft basketball game. Los Altos out to an early 22-13 lead over Mountain View. Is Mountain View long three-pointer there, just off the mark for Javon Gooby. And we're going to get a tie-up on the floor. It's our third such tie-up here already in the first half. Possession goes to Los Altos, up 9 with the ball. Washington played the point guard here with Kenny Hamill on the bench. Swings it over Rosenbaum inside, and looks like Enfin was fouled going to the hole there. So Enfin trying to add to his large point total already here in the first half. Enfin, free throw on the way and good. So the big man's got a good stroke from the free throw line. He's made 2 of his 2 free throw attempts so far. Enfin getting ready for his second shot attempt. And that one is perfect as well. So an 11-point lead again for Los Altos as they set up their full court press. Ball inbounded to Matt McTighe into the game for the first time. And he hands it off to Reshnik, takes it across. And now Eli Shaw, who also has just checked into the game for Mountain View. Reshnik looking around. Now here's a three-pointer on the way, just off the mark there for Owen Monteford, who also has just checked in. And guess what? We've got our 4th jump ball already. This one out to Mountain View. So Kulandu Avuli trying to inbound the ball, passes it out. Here's Reshnik. Almost stolen that time by Kelleher. Reshnik's going to reset. Left wing for Shaw. Now Reshnik directing his teammates, telling McTighe where to go on the court. They're going to swing it around to McTighe. McTighe. Now Shaw. Double teamed near the front of the key. McTighe. Shot clock winding down at 4, 3. Need to do something. Shaw to McTighe. He did not get that shot attempt up, although the bank went from beyond the arc. That will not count. A shot clock violation. Good defense that time from Los Altos. For Mountain View, they have a lot of subs into the game, and they looked a little befuddled offensively as Reshnik was trying to get everyone in their proper position. But his teammates would just not oblige as that ball will go out of bounds. Los Altos retains possession. As for Mountain View, Hamill will check back into the game. So Thayer trying to find someone to inbound the ball to. Almost stolen there by Hamill, but Enfin able to corral the ball from him. Now Washington, pump fake, dribbles into 2-point territory. A little off with that jumper, and Hamill's gonna control the ball for Mountain View. Hamill near the top of the key pass. That one's gonna be picked off by Thayer. Washington looking to start the break. Rosenbaum stops at the three-pointer line. Now he's gonna get the ball back from Washington. Back to Washington down low. Swings it around, nice passing there. Kelleher didn't want to take that shot. Now a drive inside, put up and in. Luke Enfin gets another bucket down low. So Enfin getting the job done inside as Washington really started that play with a nice pass cross court. And then Kelleher found a cutting Enfin for the layup. KMVT Sports would like to thank our all sports presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, part of the Sutter Health Network. Make sure you choose your PAMP doctor today. So 26-13, Mountain View in a little bit of danger as this game seems to be slipping out of their grasp pretty quickly. They have not found an answer inside for Luke Enfin. And to be fair to the Spartans, I'm not quite sure they have anyone with Enfin's size and physicality down low. So we'll have to see if Mountain View's going to change up their defensive attack, try to get Enfin perhaps stopped near the goal. Mountain View getting ready to inbound. Eli Shaw passes it in to McTighe. McTighe, and that's the way to break the press. As they're going to get it back, Shaw looking for McTighe. McTighe got fouled trying to go into the hoop. Let's see if they call that on the shot or if they call it on the floor. Looks like it'll be on the floor as the reach-in is called. Fourth foul on Los Altos, so still a couple fouls away from the 1-and-1. Pass inside Shaw, mishandles it, dribbled off his leg, and another jump ball called. Quick whistle there by the ref. It looked like that ball was still a little bit loose in the key, but Los Altos get the ball in the alternating possession. Kelleher. Dangerous pass, and that ball's going to be picked off. Here's Shaw, spin move inside, blocked though. Nice job by Thabit. Now on the fast break, Los Altos. Inside and the lefty, little layup is up and good. Thayer doing it on both ends, getting the block on defense and then spinning and hitting on offense. Hamill looks for McTighe, back to Shaw, almost stolen by Washington there. Now they're going to get the ball inside into the paint. 3 Eagles though right there. They're going to call a foul as Mountford tried to go up, but he got hacked. As we take a look, nice job by Thayer in the open court, running down, getting the pass, and then taking his time on his strong hand, his left hand. And that's just a pretty move from the big man. So Mountain View trying to get just something going offensively. Down 28-13, 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Hamill off the mark there, and the rebound goes down to Enfin. But Enfin turns it back over, slipping on the floor. So Mountain View is going to get another chance. Some substitution now as Tim Coe back into the game as Owen Mountford for the Spartans goes to the bench. Inbound goes to McTighe, swings it around to Shaw, and off of Los Altos players and out of bounds. So this aggressive Los Altos defense has stymied Mountain View this entire game, as we're going to get a violation of some kind on Mountain View. Los Altos gets the ball. Don't know if they called a foul or maybe the inbounder moved a little bit on the baseline there. A couple players go deep for Los Altos trying to break this Mountain View press now. Kelleher swings it over. Thabit going to take it over. Now Los Altos is going to set up their offense. Rosenbaum back to Washington. Now Rosenbaum on the left wing looks for Washington. Washington trying to find someone inside. Nice passing. Kelleher is going to get the wide open 3 just off the mark. Rebound loose. And we're going to get yet another jump ball. Refs not letting them play very much before the jump ball is called. This time it's out to Mountain View. So Mountain View gets a stop on that possession, although Kelleher really had a good look at that 3-pointer. Enfin doing a nice job in the low post there, finding his teammate out on the perimeter after Mountain View made a big-time effort to double him down low. So Hamill setting things up. We'll see if he can get going. He's been just off the mark on a bunch of shots here in the first half. Swings it around. McTighe finds Hamill inside. Nice pass to Ko. Ko, a little wild though on that shot attempt. He could have taken it a little bit more time to go up with the left hand there. And now Rosenbaum coming the other way. Finds Kelleher. Inside, picked off by Ko. He's going to start the fast break. He has McTighe on the left side, but he's going to take it all the way. Fumbles the ball back to McTighe. That shot's up, no good. Loose ball, corralled by Mountain View. And now McTighe's going to take the three way off the mark, but a nice offensive rebound and putback by Ryan Hamill will break the Mountain View drought, 28-15. So some frenetic play here in this frost-off basketball game. As Los Altos breaks the press, Thabit able to stay with that ball. Now into the corner, Enfin. McTighe picked that one off. Now Ko is going to pass it back to McTighe to bring it up for the Spartans. McTighe, Keller swings it around. Ko now on the left baseline, looking to go up with the shot, and he is fouled. 3 Eagles players all around. That'll be the 6th team foul on Los Altos, but it'll be 2 shots for Ko, as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Ko's been getting good position there on that left block. Unable to convert on a couple attempts, but in the open court, he's been able to get a few buckets to go. As his first free throw attempt is up and good. Nice stroke by Ko. 28-16, 2:31 to go here in the second quarter. Mountain View trying to get this one within single digits perhaps by halftime. Just trying to stay around. That's Los Altos. Here in the early part of the game, pretty dominant offensively, but have slowed down just a little bit as a miss by Ko, but an offensive rebound and then a throwaway from Mountford, who's back into the game for the Spartans. So nice effort on the boards there, but a little out of control as he tried to hit McBride. So Thabit looking to inbounds. Oh, looked like he had Rosenbaum cutting to the hoop if he was looking that way. As Seals Briones into the game for the first time for Los Altos. He dribbles into the corner. Now back to Washington. Enfin looking to drive. Baseline, and they're going to call him for a travel. Looked like Ko pulled the chair right out under him. Enfin looking perhaps for a little contact there. Perhaps a little surprised that Ko just shuffled his feet, kept moving. And Enfin just lost his balance, trying to go to his favorite spot on that court, that right block. Little press here from Seals Briones. Mountain View. Get it to Ko. Back to Hamill. Hamill now. Right side. Hamill's going to reset. 7 on the shot clock. Hamill looking to go. Washington pokes it away. Now a long three-point attempt by Gooby, and that one off the top of the backboard. Gooby had to shoot that shot as the shot clock was at 1 when he got the ball there from Hamill. But unable to hit rim to give Mountain View an offensive rebound attempt. So still a 12-point game. Los Altos has been stuck here in the mid-20s for some time, 28-16. Gonna throw the long inbounds pass as Kenny Hamill looked to perhaps get a layup on the other end, but a nice job by McTighe getting back on defense, swatting that ball away from him. Inbounds, and oh, nice job by Gooby to get a hand on that ball, because that was going to be a layup for Rosenbaum if he didn't. So Los Altos retains possession as Tommy Reshnick coming back into the game. Ryan Hamill going to get a little breather here near the end of the second quarter. Hamill inbounds to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum drives in with his left hand, kicks it out, and here's a jumper banked home by Luke Enfin. Don't know if he quite meant to do that, but Enfin showing he's got a little bit of range on his shot attempt too. So Reshnik takes it into the front court, finds Ko, and just some sloppy ball handling there by Gooby. He was looking up, not looking at the passes. It was coming into his hand, so that's going to be another turnover for Mountain View. 30-16, about a minute to go here in the second quarter. Los Altos trying to get a little even more separation before the half, while Mountain View trying to claw their way back into this game. Breshnik almost stole the ball from Seals Briones, but Malik able to handle. Now Enfin, right corner, drive, baseline, back to Enfin. Realizes where he is on the court, but he shuffled his feet before he could get that shot attempt up. Looked like he was in his favorite spot, but didn't have the best court awareness there and moved his pivot foot before he could get a shot up. Now Reshnik, 42 seconds left for Mountain View. Reshnik looking to get things going early in the shot clock. McTighe, back to Ko, finds Gooby. Here's Reshnik. That ball is tipped, stolen. Rosenbaum coming the other way, nice pass. Back to Enfin, who misses the layup, wow. Rare miss there by Enfin, and Enfin very aggressive trying to steal the ball from Reshnik. No foul called. 15 seconds left for Mountain View to do something. Looks like they'll hold for the last shot. Reshnik, Gooby. Reshnik with 6. Gooby, 4 seconds. Turnover. See if Los Altos can get a shot up. Seals Briones at the buzzer, just a bit short before the horn sounds. That would have been a backbreaker for sure for Mountain View. But still, Los Altos, I think, has to be very pleased with their first half efforts. They are up at the break 30-16 over the Mountain View Spartans.
I was at a fire department training and I had these shooting pains when they just shot right up into my temples. I went to Palo Alto Medical to follow up with my doctor. He found a heart murmur. It turned out to be an aortic aneurysm, which would have killed me had he not caught it. I don't really like going to the doctor, but I truly like going and seeing the guy. He's a great doctor and he saved my life.
KMVT15 Silicon Valley Media is a nonprofit community media and television station that has been serving the community since 1982. Each year, KMVT trains hundreds of adults and youth in video production, claymation, field production, and digital literacy. In 2012, we launched a $500,000 Go Digital Capital campaign to begin upgrading our analog equipment to digital. This would allow us to stay current with the technologies that folks utilize in their everyday lives. We want to thank the City of Los Altos, Cupertino, and our volunteers for supporting our digital campaign. In doing so, last year we raised over $125,000, which allowed us to begin crucial upgrades to our studio. Our first upgrades began with a brand new control room and a digital switcher. The digital switcher allows us to provide green screen opportunities, live interactive productions utilizing Google Hangouts and Skype, and to stream live to YouTube and Ustream. The monies raised also allowed us to put the same switcher into our production truck that allows us to provide full coverage of local sports with a 3-camera replay system. Our other large investment was a full digital playback system. The system allows producers to submit digital files from home. We can run the channel for a full 24 hours. We also are streaming on peg.tv through Roku. This offers our producers a much wider distribution platform to a much larger audience. All of this has been made possible in the last year with your donations. As our campaign continues, we need to upgrade the rest of our equipment to high definition. The next purchases will be cameras, lights, and audio gear. Please support KMVT15 in raising its next round of funding to complete its Go Digital Capital campaign. Thank you again to our supporters for understanding the importance of these upgrades. By investing in KMVT15, you are enabling us to provide low-cost training, new technologies, and a community voice. Again, we thank you for your support. Donate today.
Welcome back to Los Altos. The Eagles up 30-16 over the Spartans as we get a look at the athletic director for Los Altos, Kim Cave, enjoying her Eagles Frosh soft team, taking it to the Spartans in the first half. As a little confusion about which way the teams are going. Everyone was playing along, but I guess one of the refs finally caught that it is Los Altos ball moving to the left. Los Altos in their home whites, Mountain View in their away blacks. As ball's inbounded to Washington. Hamill now, a little out of control, corrals it, but he stepped on the baseline, and that'll be Mountain View basketball. So we'll see what halftime adjustments the Spartans made. Trying to get some offense going against the Los Altos defense that has held them to only 16 points in the first half. A little trouble getting the ball across the midcourt line, and just do as Co takes the pass from Hamill. Hamill now, gonna reset the offense. Back to Co. Swings it around inside Co. On the left block, he's fouled before he went up for that shot. So, ball will be Mountain View's. Kulandevalu inbounds the ball. Reshnik now a three from the left wing. In the corner, Reshnik drawing nothing but nylon. And that's exactly the start that Mountain View needed here. Back to an 11-point game. Washington over to Hamill. Now Thayer back to Washington. He's going to take his own three from the corner. That one's no good, but it looks like we're going to get a foul. Thanks to the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for their continued support of KMVT's high school sports coverage. So I guess they called that foul on Los Altos, going over the back. Looks like Enthon got called. And now here's a long baseball pass that hit the ceiling. Wow. Moundford was excited because Reshnik was all by himself on the other side. And his football-type throw sailed just a bit high going for the end zone there. Los Altos gets the ball back. Inbound to Hamill. Hamill driving into the lane. Looks like that shot was blocked by Ryan Hamill for Mountain View. And Reshnik's going to start the fast break. Looking to take on Washington. Passes out. Hamill, open three-pointer, just a bit short. That would have been a big shot there for Mountain View. As Hamill taking it the other way is fouled going to the rack. Kenny Hamill looking to be aggressive here. Start of second half. As you can see, ball just kind of bounced to him and no hesitation taking off down the court, and Ryan Hamill stuck his hand in there to prevent the layup from Kenny Hamill. So Hamill, first free throw attempt, rattles home. Back to a 12-point margin now, 31-19. Right at the start here of the third quarter. Hamill, second free throw attempt up. That one's nothing but net. And a 13-point margin now for the Eagles. That time, a little easier inbounds pass from Mountford. He gets it in. Now Reshnik's going to take it across. Reshnik, Co almost lost the ball there. Now Hamill looking inside, passes it out. They're going to swing it around. Reshnik in the right corner, has Hamill on the left block. Dribbles out of that. 10 on the shot clock. Mountain View needs to get something going. Inside, Mountford taking it up strong all the way to the hoop. He had the much smaller Washington on him. Took advantage of that size mismatch. 32-21 now. Washington in traffic, finds his outlet. Now Hamill. Enthon tried to find a cutting Thabit. That one was picked off. Hamill's going to start the break for Mountain View. Passes it out, wide open three-pointer. That one just a little long for Kulandevalu. And Washington with the fancy dribble gets it across. Markel Reed now into the game for Los Altos for the first time. Thabit looking to drive. That ball is stolen And here comes Hamill, looking to start the fast break. Nice pass, and a layup is up and good by by Coe. So 32-23, Mountain View finally gets it within single digits as there's a reach-in foul called on Reshnik. As you can see, Ryan Hamill doing an excellent job keeping his head up, finding a cutting Coe, who laid it up and in with his left hand. And for Mountain View, this is exactly the start they needed for this second half. Cutting the deficit to 9, 32-23. Los Altos still on top.
KMVT15 is your community media center. We are here to provide hands-on training, equipment, and resources to you to express your voice over many distribution platforms. So when you think of KMVT15, remember we have a full production facility, production truck, and an award-winning staff here to support your needs.
Welcome back to the campus of Los Altos. The Frosh-Soft boys team of the Eagles taking on the Mountain View Spartans. Spartans cutting a large halftime deficit back to 32-23, making a little run here. As it'll be Los Altos ball. Markel Reed to inbound. It's Los Altos stacks their players near the half-court line. Reed, though, having a little trouble finding anyone, but finally Washington says, just throw the ball up to me and I'll catch it. Now Washington, ill-advised pass, and we're going to get our first jump ball of the second half after a first half that was just chock full of them. So, Mountain View will get the ball back, down only 9. With a 3, can cut this to a 2-possession game. McTye back into the game for the Spartans, taking it up against Washington. Reed comes over to the double. Ooh, and that was a backcourt violation as Reshnik controlled the ball there in the front court, but then took one step back to his left and was suddenly in the backcourt. So, back-to-back turnovers by both teams. Los Altos back with the ball. Inbound, so Washington lets that ball bounce. And that ball's going to be, looked like off the Mountain View player, but they're going to call that Mountain View ball. Kulanavalu was right there. Looked like that ball kicked off his left leg. But the ref apparently did not see that, so Mountain View gets the ball back after the Washington turnover. Reshnik finds McTye. Thought about the 3. Reed was there, though. And now Reed's going to strip the ball from Hamill. And Hamill getting a hand on that ball, and now turnover. Reshnik down the left side, gets Washington in the air. Scores the layup, 32-25. Reshnik there took his time, got Washington to commit to the jump, and then laid it up softly off the glass. Now here comes Reed for Los Altos all the way to the rim, and a nice finger roll. Reed, who hadn't made an appearance till the second half, gets the layup, and now they're going to call a violation on Mountain View. On the inbounds pass, it's going to be Los Altos ball. For Reed, saw a lane to get to the hoop, no hesitation. Took it all the way in a soft touch. Makes it a 9-point game, 34-25, 4:08 to go here in the third quarter. Washington inbounds the ball. Almost stripped away from Enfin, and that ball is going to be stripped. McTye on the fast break. It's going to slow things up now for the Spartans. Reshnik going to set up the offense. Directing traffic. Here comes Hamill, has an open 3-pointer. Short for Hamill, and his outside shot has just not been dropping today as he claps his hands in disappointment after the great look from just beyond the 3-point line. Hamill throws it to Thabit, who was calling for the ball, and he gets hacked inside. Mountford will be called for the foul. Ball out to Los Altos. Thabit doing a nice job driving into the paint, drawing contact. Looked like from both Hamill and Mountford. So we'll get substitution here as Coe is going to check back into the game for Mountain View. His team down 9 still. 3 fouls now on Mountain View in the second half, so we'll keep an eye on that as another foul is going to be called. Looks like on Mountain View again. We'll see who that one's on. Looks like it's going to be on Mountford again. Called for the hold. Enfin trying to cut to the lane, and Mountford got a hand in there to grab him. So now the 4th team foul as that inbounds pass beautifully thrown to Hamill, but he was unable to convert the layup. But ball out back to Los Altos. Washington throws it in. Here's Rosenbaum. Pump fake. No shot. They're going to call it travel. Rosenbaum shuffling the feet there. So a turnover. Mountain View, another chance. Cut this to a 7 or even 6-point game. Now here's a long inbounds pass and another bad decision there from Mountford trying the long baseball pass. But now a steal. Here comes Reshnik. Reshnik just takes it all the way to the rim. Look to draw contact. No good. Another offensive rebound. 4 times apparently the charm for the Spartans as Mountford on his second attempt gets it to go. 34-27. Now Los Altos quickly the other way. Drive inside. They're going to call a foul. No, travel is the call. Looked like Thabit got hacked, but the ref said he traveled before any contact was drawn. So a turnover for Los Altos. Things spiraling out of control here in the third quarter. It's 34-27, 7-point game. Mountain View has definitely picked up their defensive intensity here in the third quarter. That's leading to some offensive transition attempts for them. Reshnik looks to break the pass. Bad decision. Threw it right to Enfin. So Hamill back to Washington. Finds Kelleher now into the game. Drives baseline and looks like a blocking foul on the baseline for Mountain View. That one's going to go against Kulandevalu. So Washington to inbound, 5th team foul. So 2 more fouls and Los Altos will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Enfin, left wing, finds Hamill. Now Kelleher, swinging it around the perimeter. Washington drives into the paint. Little jump shot is good from the right elbow. No baseball pass that time by Mountford. McTighe trying to bring it up. Passes it over to Reshnik. Reshnik breaks the double team. Gets into the paint. 3-pointer on the way. That one's off to the left by Mountford. But now a putback up and in by Coe. Back to a 7-point game. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 36-29 Los Altos. Now a baseball pass on the money, but Kelleher couldn't quite corral it. Now he does in the corner. Gets it out. Almost a travel there. Thayer slow things up. Washington, Hamill. Kelleher on the right side. Looking inside. Nothing doing there though. Gonna pass to the elbow area. Now a drive inside. Oh, nice bank off the glass. Thayer using his strong hand to convert. And it's 38-29 Los Altos. McTighe breaks the pressure. Coe. And Coe wasn't quite ready for that pass, but able to handle it. Now a 3-pointer in the corner, and Reshnik drills it. Hit a couple from there here in the third quarter. 38-32, 2-possession game. Now a fast break. But Kelleher slows it up a bit. Washington now going to take it all the way to the rack and finish over the taller Coe. So 40-32, we're winding down the third quarter. 43 seconds to go as Washington gets the seal on the inbounds play. Flips it up wildly, that's no good. Mountford ahead to Kulandevalu, who's gonna slow it up. Mountain View can almost take the last shot. 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Kulandevalu over to Mountford, and Mountford just threw the ball to no one, thought Kulandavalu was going to cut there. He did not, so Los Altos now will have a chance to get the last shot of the quarter. Kelleher, 8 seconds to go. He's going to drive in. Nice pass inside, but Enfin unable to convert, gets the ball back, and he's going to be fouled. Will not get the bucket to go, but with 0.9 seconds, Enfin's going to get himself to the free throw line. Sticking with the play after he missed the initial good look there. A little too strong, and then stripping the ball inside as Mountford, I don't think, expected Enfin to get another chance at that basketball with only 0.9 seconds to go. So we'll see what Enfin can do at the free throw line. It's been perfect so far tonight, but that time a little off to the right. Trying to make this a 9-point game heading into the fourth quarter. Enfin, his second attempt rattles out. Washington, oh, great tip attempt at the buzzer, but that one hit the side of the backboard, no good. So Los Altos will have to be content with an 8-point lead as we've reached the end of the third quarter, 40-32, Eagles on top.
We have a job to do out here today.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong.
Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
This is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The Action Team.
Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
We're back here at Los Altos, 40-32. Los Altos on top as we get a look at Bob McFarland, head coach for the Los Altos varsity team. This is the Frost-Soft matchup between Los Altos and Mountain View. Varsity playing right after them. Los Altos getting the ball to start the fourth quarter as inbounds to Kelleher. And McTye, it looks like it's going to be called for the reach-in. Or no. An illegal screen from Washington is the call. So an early turnover, just what Mountain View needed. Third team foul on Los Altos. For Mountain View, they already have committed 6, so Los Altos will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the game. Hamill looking to start the offense. We'll see if he can get his shot going here in the fourth quarter. Los Altos in a 2-3 zone. Coe inside, nice pass to Hamill. He's going to go up, and he's going to hit in the paint. The guard getting the job done inside. It's Los Altos now trying to start somewhat of a fast break, but a sloppy ball handling as Hamill's going to corral it for Mountain View again. McTye sets up the offense, down only 6, 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Baseline drive, and here's Hamill for 3 back iron, no good. Just is not falling from the outside for Ryan Hamill tonight. Now Ahmad Washington into the front court. Hamill, baseline drive, and he was fouled trying to get that ball to Thayer. And so Hamill will be shooting 1-1. Mountain View hanging around in this game. It's only 2 possession. For Los Altos now in the bonus for the rest of the game. It's going to be key for them to hit their free throws here down the stretch. See what Kenny Hamill can do on his first attempt. Back of the rim, no good, so it remains a 2-possession game. McTye set things up for the Spartans. Los Altos still in that zone defensive look. Inside to Coe. Back out, swing it around. Here's Hamill looking inside. Nice pass to McTye, but oh, he was met right there by Luke Enfin. Enfin a little bit taller than McTye there. As Enfin gets the ball back on Coe, he's gonna go up. Off of his right shoulder, he's gonna fake it home from a tough angle. And that's gonna make it an 8-point game again. Coe over the line, and they're gonna call a foul on Kelleher reaching in, trying to steal the ball from Ryan Hamill there. And McTye got himself into the middle of that zone defense. I don't think thought that Enfin would show up to the front of the free throw line there, but he did. Good help there by Enfin getting the block and starting the fast break that eventually ended with him converting on the offensive end. 42-34, Mountain View down 8. Swinging around, McTighe, back to Shaw. And now a steal. Nice job by Seals Briones to get the ball. He passes it ahead to Washington. Washington all the way to the rack. No good on the layup attempt. Banfin just using his size to tip that ball out to Kelleher. Los Altos another chance. Now Thayer all the way to the hoop, and he's going to draw the foul inside. Thayer's been aggressive, driving to the hole all game long, and he saw another opening there. Mountain View not quite in position to draw a charge, so that foul is going to go against Tim Coe. 8th team foul, but 2 free throws for Thayer here as he drains the first. Couple of substitutions now for Mountain View as Mountford and Kulandevalu back into the game. Thayer trying to make this a double-digit game for Los Altos again. And he does, nothing but net. 44-34, Eagles on top. Los Altos been in that full court press all game long. So Mountain View's gotten a little better at breaking it as the game's worn on. Reshnik now controls. Over to Coe. Swing it around. Hamill. Little shy shooting that three-pointer now. His attempts have been off the mark for the most part today. Kulandevalu looking for someone to pass the ball to. Reshnik, 6 on the shot clock. Mountain View needs a shot, but Reshnik in the corner was trapped and then just threw the ball to Mountford, who wasn't looking. No shot clock violation as Los Altos has possession. Kelleher over to Seals Briones. He finds Enfin, back to Washington. Seals Briones now fakes the 3, dribbles into the paint. As Kelleher drives into the paint, his little floater is good in the lane. And that's going to make it a 12-point game now. 46-34, Los Altos getting some separation. As we wind down the fourth quarter, 4:44 to go. Kulandevalu to Coe. Coe looking for Mountford, but that pass was read all the way by Kelleher. Turnover, Los Altos ball. So Washington, the fancy dribble, over to Kelleher. And we're going to get a foul call going the other way, Los Altos. This game is brought to you with help from our presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Make sure you choose your pamphlet doctor today. As Coe, the other way, drives into the paint, unable to get the layup to go. Los Altos going the other way. And Seals Briones a little overexcited there. Called for the travel. So Mountford inbounding the ball to Reshnik. Looking for somewhere to go with the basketball, down 12. Coe. Back to Coe. He looks like he's trapped in the corner there. See if they'll call a timeout. No, he just bounces the ball off of Enfin's leg. And so Mountain View will retain possession. Couple of substitutions. McTighe back into the game for Mountain View, while Will Thabit is going to return for the Eagles. McTighe passes up, dangerous pass. But that one's going to find the hand of Reshnik, whose 3 is no good. Second effort, no good. So a couple of good looks there for Mountain View, and going to get a jump ball. Really looked like Mountain View was over the back on that attempt. But Kulandevalu had a look inside for Mountain View. Couldn't get it to go after the Reshnik miss from the 3-point arc. Spartans still down 12, 46-34. 3:44 to go in the game. Inbounds, Hamill. That one's going to be stripped inside by Thabit. Now Washington starting the fast break. He's going to take it all the way up. Misses the layup. Looked like some contact on the way from Reshnik. No call. And here comes Reshnik. Finds Coe running on the left side. Ooh, and a foul. Luke Enfin's going to be called. When that looked like a clean block up top. Maybe some contact, though, underneath. You can see nice look there to Ko, going to a strong hand, and weren't really able to see from that angle, but the refs decided there was a little too much contact down low after what looked like a clean block on top from Enfin. 3:29 to go in the game, 46-34, Los Altos up by 12.
Mom! Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back, 46-34, Los Altos leading the Mountain View Spartans in this Frosh-Soft basketball game. For Mountain View, now down 12, only 3:30 to go. They're going to have to get their level of intensity up. They're going to need some turnovers probably to get back in this ball game. And for Los Altos, free throw is going to be key down the stretch. Already into the 1-and-1 bonus, 8 teams fouls on Mountain View. So one more 1-and-1 shot for Los Altos, and then they're going to get into the double bonus with 2 shots. So Los Altos has done a good job all game knocking down their free throw attempts. But right now, Ko is going to be at the line after the Enfin foul sent him there. Trying to cut this to a 10-point game. Ko, first free throw attempt is going to be good. Second attempt for Ko on the way, and that one's perfect as well. So 10-point game, Mountain View with the full court press, as they're going to try and trap these Los Altos players in the corner, but Los Altos doing a nice job early on of breaking this press. Kelleher, the front court, he's doubled. Seals Briones now in the corner. Nice fast ball movement now for Los Altos, swinging the ball around the perimeter. Kelleher to Enfin. Seals Briones now with the dribble. Los Altos content to work some of this shot clock out. Up 10 with 3 minutes to go, Washington. And the shot clock for some reason looks like it reset. Up and no good for Seals Briones. A foul underneath, and they're going to call that on Mountain View, I believe. And they're going to call that on Tommy Reshnick. A little interesting there, the shot clock reset to 35 seconds with about 10 seconds to go. The Mountain View head coach trying to notify the refs, but it didn't matter. Seals Briones taking a quick shot. Now the refs may be discussing who was fouled on that play. As it'll be Will Thabit going to the free throw line. 1-and-1. Thabit, free throw up, good. Clutch free throw there from Will Thabit. So after the made first free throw, Thabit's going to get a chance at a second. The lefty big man. This time too long. Nice rebound there. And we're going to get a foul as Kulandevalu was hacked. That's the 6th team foul on Los Altos, so Mountain View will be in the bonus now. As foul called on Thabit after his missed free throw. So Tommy Reshnick trying to break this Los Altos press. Passes it up. McTye. Mountain View gonna need some quick offense the rest of the way. Kulandevalu's gonna take the 3. Just off the mark, a little too strong. And Los Altos up 11 now with the ball. Needs to be secure with the basketball here the rest of the way. Breaking the press. As Kelleher finds Seals Briones. Gonna back it out, just try to work some of that shot clock again. Nice dribbling out by the big man there, Enfin, but then a pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Los Altos ball, 8 seconds on the shot clock. 2:10 remaining in the game overall. Los Altos, 11-point lead. It's Washington looking inside, finds Kelleher. He goes up for the shot and he is fouled by McTye. So, nice inbounds pass that time. Washington finding his teammate McTye. Or excuse me, Kelleher, as McTye, the one fouling Kelleher. Kelleher to the line. 2 shots. First one rattles home. So now a 12-point game. Mountain View in a whole lot of danger here with only 2 minutes to go. They'll probably need a barrage of threes to get back in this contest. Kelleher's second attempt is also good, so Los Altos continues to knock down their free throw attempts for the most part from the line. And that opens up a 13-point lead. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Ball almost stolen. Open 3 now from McTye, off the mark. Washington tips it out, but Reshnik gets it back. Wild 3-point attempt off the mark. Air ball, and Seals Briones now ahead. Kelleher corrals the basketball. And we're gonna get a wide open layup underneath. Enfin found himself all alone off the Thabit feed, and it's 51-36. Los Altos looks like they have this game in hand. Kulandevalu swings it around the perimeter. Mountain View just trying to get an open 3-point look now. McTye to Reshnik. Inside, McTye all alone underneath, and whoa, spinning near the basket. Somehow able to flip that one up and in. So 51-38, Mountain View might start thinking about fouling here as Seals Briones gets it ahead to Kelleher. Up to Washington. Los Altos doing a nice job of playing keep away as finally a foul is called. McTye reaching in to foul Washington. McTye though, nice give and go as Reshnik found him underneath and trying to avoid the much taller Luke Enfin who had blocked a shot earlier in the game. I'm sure that was on his mind. And without even much of a look at the basket, McTye was able to put that one up off the glass and in. So Washington will get 2 shots here. Eagles in the double bonus. First one up, no good from Washington. Washington, who's been one of the main facilitators for Los Altos in this game. One of the main ball handlers too, finds himself at the free throw line. His second attempt, that time is good. 14-point game, 52-38, minute to go. Mountain View needs to break this pressure a little quicker. But a nice read there for Enfin, stealing the ball up to Washington. We'll see if Mountain View will foul. Looks like they're trying to, but missing a little bit. As Kelleher with the dribble, finds Washington. 38 seconds to go. Mountain View just playing tough man-to-man defense. As a steal by Reshnik with 30 seconds to go. He's gonna try and get an easy shot as Ko all the way up, lays it up and out. That ball off of Enfin though for Los Altos, so it'll be Mountain View basketball. Markel Reed checking back into the game as Will Thabit will sit with 22 seconds remaining. Los Altos looks like they will get the victory on their home court over a Mountain View squad that did not give up despite being down double digits at the half. They fought back, got within 6, but no closer as 3-pointer by Hamill, no good again, and we're gonna get a reach-in call. Greg Adams now into the game. Looked like he got fouled with the basketball. So Adams will get a chance to get on the scoreboard. 2 free throws, 11 seconds to go in the contest. Eagles players, well, they don't look too happy, but they're about to get the victory. Adams, free throw attempt up, and just off the mark. Maybe needs to get warmed up a little into this basketball game. Hadn't played until the last few seconds here. Washington giving some instructions, and Adams playfully shoves him away. Second free throw attempt by Adams. This time is good. So Adams gets one of 2 free throws to go. 10 seconds left for Mountain View. McTighe. Three-pointer, no good for Ryan Hamill, just not his night. McTighe for 3. That one's rebounded by Washington. As the final buzzer sounds, Los Altos a 53-38 victory here on their home court over the Mountain View Spartans. So a nice win for the Frosh-Soft Eagles as the varsity teams get ready for their basketball game. But for Los Altos, a game where they shot the ball very well from both inside and from the perimeter. 53 points in a Frosh-Soft basketball game. That's nothing to sneeze at. For Mountain View, they struggled with that Los Altos press early in the game, but found a nice way to break it. Got some nice offensive production near the end of the game. Just built themselves into probably just a bit too much of a hole to get back completely. Cut it to 6 in the 4th quarter, but to no avail. Producer and director for our game, Bobby Chastain. Cameraman, Ted Milke, Greg Johnsrud, Ted Milke, Greg Johnsrud, Lynette Liu, and we'd also like to give a special thanks to Los Altos High School. Once again, final score here, 53-38. The Los Altos Eagles Frosh-Soft team on top. My name is Ari K. Have a good night, everyone.